There's something about me you guys just don't know, so I'm going to talk about it right now. Excuse me? Welcome everyone to my humble life. Now someone said, "You're not humble." Oh no, I'm humble. I have 9 equine and 5 of them I rescued, okay? Blind in one eye, crippled when I got him. I wasn't supposed to get this pony, but I was like, he's not going to survive unless I get him, so I got him. Then we have Zephyr. He was super skinny and sick with pneumonia, walking pneumonia. Oh, Zeph. This one is so smart. I had to get a pony, a rideable, a small horse, because my giraffes, I call them Big Booty Judy. My giraffes are huge. And, well, that's a Big Booty Judy. Hey, Roro. Come here, Roro. Come here. He's like, I'm eating. This is my draft, as you can see. That's a low head, too. Okay. And then we got smaller Big Booty, sort of Judy. And this is a Torre. And I showed you guys before in my other video. And I need to rebraid his hair. This Gypsy Vanner, he's a Gypsy Vanner, Percheron cross. He was starved to death. I mean, he was so thin. He's plump tank now. His mane was probably about to here, but since I've been giving him the proper nutrition, it just started growing. I need to rebraid this, but it takes time, which is why my life is very humble. The reason why I'm doing this video, as I pick up poop on my gorgeous land that I love this land. Hi, Zeph. And these are all the horses. The donkeys are over there. And there's Deo. And the story about Deo, my dog, his name is Amadeo, is somebody dumped him at 10 weeks onto my land, and he also was starving, filled with fleas, worms, and exhausted. And it was 22 degrees outside, you're cold. Right now, I don't have flashy videos. You guys, I don't have time. I rescued a bunch of animals that were sick that were probably going to be sold for dog food. Not Rohan, but the other ones. Not Rocco either, really. But he was still underweight. Just a baby. Just look how precious this little snowcap Appaloosa is. He's such a baby. I went to get a pony for my other Appaloosa pony, and I ended up with 6 in total, 5 new ones that I wasn't trying to get. 5 new, 6 total. Not including the 3 I already had. And as you guys know, my horse Thunder died in a freak accident running down that hill and then jumping. Okay. It is the last hottest day of the year. It is like 95 degrees and probably about 95% humidity. Blech. I used to live in Hollywood, California, and I was like, so fabulous. Oh my God, look at me now. I mean, I don't care. Things change. Things change. The way you look at things, your mindset, the frequency. I'm doing this video because I talk always about be careful for these diets. You're being lied to by the majority of the gurus. Not all of them, but a lot of them aren't being completely honest. They don't tell you their bad days, and we all have them, especially when you drop out your carbohydrates, right? Because for every 1 gram that you eat of a carbohydrate, your body can hold up to 4 grams of water, up to. Drop that out and you're dehydrated, and it's a cluster fluck of a mess. By the way, look at this, guys. Natural, huh? No Vaseline. They've been good to us in Tennessee. Because I did my last video outside, somebody said, you should do more videos outside, so I thought I would do a quick one. I don't feel like talking just about health, because I gotta pick up poop. I got to go back here and pick up poop. Now it was nice and green here, but they ate that grass down. It was like 1 foot tall, and they ate that down, so they are locked out of there for now, so that grass can recover. But I digress. I'm on 10 acres. When I moved here, there was nothing here. A thicket, a wall, a briar brush, kind of how that looks. But you couldn't see through that at all. It was just a hot mess. Deo, you be a good boy. I wanted to talk about why some of you guys are not reaching your physical goals. Because you haven't met your human goals. That got lost. I get people who've got cancer and rheumatoid arthritis and lupus and all kind of stuff, Lyme's, and they care about their weight. They're not caring about here and here. They're just not thinking about that. They're looking at life very superficially. As you guys know, I've done a few videos talking about body image, and we've got some of the women that are on the thin side and some are extremely thin. Some people are like running to Maria Emmerich's defense. I think she's a lovely person, actually. I think she's very lovely, but we're all business people at the end of the day. So how much of your integrity are you willing to sacrifice for business? Like products and collaborations. Not that there's anything wrong with that. As long as the stuff that you're selling does not harm people. Because that's where I come along. And people don't like that I come along, and I call this shite out. Because we're living in a corrupt time with anybody who gets money, fame, popularity. There's this little bit of ignoring some of the things that might not make you that money, like being completely transparent. That's hard for people to do, is to be transparent. Now, I was born that way. I have a mouth that sort of leads me into the position of saying what I really think. And that can be very unpopular sometimes. I know. But in 2 years, I'm going to be 60 years of age, and I don't have time for tomfoolery anymore with trying to make everyone happy. People will tell me how to speak in my videos, and I'm laughing my head off like, you really think that someone I don't even know who's just blurting out a comment that I'm going to change who I am for you? Oh, it's not. That's not going to happen. Okay? But I digress. Damn. Maria, she's selling shite. She's selling coaching. She's selling products. And she's sick, okay? She is sick, underweight. Okay, my opinion is based on what I see, because I have to watch what I'm saying. Based on my eyeballs, she looks sick. And things like, I believe she has a thyroid issue, and I believe her children are adopted, which is a beautiful thing. I might adopt, so that is not even what I'm talking about. It's about being healthy and preaching healthy. If you're struggling and you don't tell people that you're sick or that you're having any issues whatsoever, and then you selling coaching and you selling products, come on now. She can do whatever she wants. We're living in a free world, sort of. Maybe not really. But that's not, I'm not down with that. I ain't gonna ignore it either. If I get like 200 more people ask me about why are these people so thin, or Maria. So thin, what is that? I'm like, oh, it's called under eating. Oh, I have fast metabolism. I don't care how many consultations that I do. People who can sit and eat 5 plates of food typically don't eat all day long. So when they do eat, they overstuff. And it's not like they're super fit and trim and healthy. They're thin and maybe have a hyperthyroid problem. That's women. But no, women who eat in gobs and gobs, they're going to get skinny fat. Let's go more down the rabbit's hole. My message to you guys is not about all these details. Hey, Day Day. Hi, Deo. Hi, Deo. It's a Deo. It's a Deo. Are you guys happy? I get this question. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? Well, I think that's a subjective question because I get it all the time. And I don't really even know what to answer because nobody's happy all the time. You have happy moments, typically after having a sad moment. But the one thing that I am, or my babies, my fur babies, I'm at peace. I know. I'm at peace. I'm at peace. And I don't think a lot of people could say they're at peace. I'm happy with my age. I'm at peace with my age. I'm at peace at how hard I've worked on my physique. I'm at peace. No HRTs. I'm going to do a whole video about that scam. And them naturopaths and doctors sell it to women like, oh my God, it's heart healthy. You need it. Now, how have we been on the planet as long as we've had, and some women having children into their 60s without HRT? Okay. Explain me that. That bucket is not. That poop bucket just ain't beautiful. Let's move over here. That is the biggest scam. But what people are not is at peace. That's a frequency. When you say it out into the air, it resonates. Not to just think it, but you gotta say it and you gotta believe it. Not just say it. You got to believe it. So I've always said, I'm not gonna age, I'm not gonna get fat, and I'm not gonna get old because there's too much living to do. There's too much of it. There's too much living to do. I don't have time to get old. I just don't. So I don't. And I believe it's a frequency thing. You have to vibrate on another level. And I think a lot of people don't reach that. They're trying to fix their bodies superficially. Do not try to use supplements and HRT and exogenous ketones or whatever elixirs and potions that people take, peptides and all this kind of stuff, which can have its benefit. But people are relying on these things like ashwagandha as their first go-to. No, you have to find the right frequency. You've got to connect with Mother Earth first and be honest to yourself. Because if you are searching for happiness, you have to go through sadness. If you're searching for joy, you have to go through pain. But what about peace? Because I'm at peace. And that's why I say in the beginning of my videos, welcome to my humble life. This is my humble life. And this is my humble dog, Deo. His name is Amadeo. And I'm about to go pick up 500 pounds of poop. Don't believe me? On a hot day, sweating to death? That's a little poop. Look at this draft poop. Yes, drafts are expensive and they poop a lot. Look at the size of that dung. Okay, when you pick it up, it's heavy. the camera doesn't do justice how much poop that is. That's my humble life, okay? I own that. Now, look how beautiful the skies are. I love my shelters that I made from an Instagram video. And Deo's having zoomies! Zoomies! And I'm starting to sweat. So let's finish the poop and sit down and relax and enjoy this life. Okay. Zoomies! Zoomies! Bro! Good boy. And I'm out. Peace.